This episode is sponsored by Conjure Tea. Founded by chef Shania Thomas Floyd, Conjure Tea taps into her background as a pastry chef to bring a unique, delicious approach to tea. Look no further than their tea offerings to find delicious blends from Lunar, an herbal tisane with blueberry, lavender, and vanilla, to Decadence, an Earl Grey blend with rose, strawberry, and cocoa nibs. The thing I love about Conjure Tea is that they're bringing unique, delicious flavors that I've never had before. My favorite of theirs is Purge Me, an organic bancha green tea with pineapple, coconut, and so much more. It has the flavor you want from a green tea with the unique and delicious combination of fruit-filled ingredients with a natural detoxifying quality. The company has been kind enough to give 15% off your first online order to all Steep Conversations listeners by using code STEEP15 on conjuretea.com. That's promo code STEEP15 to get 15% off your first order at CONJURETEA.com.
First, you start with your feet because I love doing my feet. Then you go to your shoulders. Rolly, am I doing it right? Nah, bro. Keep your composure. Keep it simple. Keep the tempo. Bob your knees with the instrumental. Hunched over like you in a kennel. Ride your shoulders like you in a rental. Lock in, your core's tight, roll it up, give it more light, go ahead and give it more gas. You ride that shit like a rotor bike.
That was good, man. So I had a clip where two women heckled me. I was not talking about anything related to this. I was talking about how I used to work in multicultural marketing at General Mills. Okay. And I was like, me, like that you're talking about. And that's kind of the joke. And this woman goes, is it because you're a Jew?
Out loud?
Yes. And I go, excuse me? And so I start talking to this woman. And I make a lot of jokes about it because I don't go after hecklers like that. I'm not like mean, what I mean? I'm not like, get out. I'm more,
so nice.
I'm just like, I'm kind of like making fun of it. I'm giving the audience an opportunity to laugh about it.
Okay.
I finish with her. I go another 45 seconds and then her friend yells again, it's because you're a Jew.
The Jew girls.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. So I go through all this crap and I deal with both of them. So we post this clip on TikTok and it starts picking up some traction. Okay. Like I'm not like viral, but at this point, I probably had like 15,000 views.
Okay.
I get a notification, gets pulled. I was like, what? It got pulled for hate speech.
Are you serious?
And I'm like, it wasn't my hate speech. I was responding to stuff. I was like, you got to be kidding. So after I got pulled, I was like, the hell? So I went back and I appealed it. And I was like, come on. This is crazy. And then they were like, okay, fine, you're right. It wasn't hate speech. So they put it back up. But then the comments are a dumpster fire. It's a straight dumpster fire.
I heard about that. Like my friend, one of my guys is doing that right now. He talked about Lizzo and he's just like, they just every time he posts, like you think comedians are gonna be your future or comedy is you're not a comedian, bro. Like they're killing him, racist and all that stuff because he talked about that. But I think that it's whack because I'm doing like comedy on there.
Yeah.
I do this little online bit like Snake Gang, right?
Okay.
And it's like, you got to have a body to get in because in Memphis and or down south where it is, even out here in LA, you got to put in work. You got to put in work to like make you believable. You can't be Drake. Drake is one of a generation.
Which is crazy because there's a lot of rap that I love. And I grew up loving, I don't know if what kind of rap or if you listen to rap growing up, but I grew up listening to a lot of that late 90s, early 2000s. I loved DMX. I loved Jay-Z,
great
all
names.
all that stuff. Right.
Yeah.
And even though B.I.G. had already passed and we were listening to a lot of that, I'm an East Coaster. So
that's good.
Yeah. So there's a lot of all that stuff. But as I got older, a lot of the hip hop that I migrated toward was a lot more like I love Childish Gambino. I love Kyle. As I got older, I wasn't listening to a lot of the Chief Keef and a lot
that
of
drill music.
Yes. By the way, so let me tell you about you don't drink tea a lot.
No, I do not.
How is that?
A little sip was good.
So for anyone who's steeping at home, this is called Mango Tulsi. It's made by a brand called Burn and Blend. It's from England. They're absolutely wonderful. And it's super good. If you're steeping it at home, you can go to boiling. I go a little under, maybe 205. And you can steep it for 5.5 minutes. So you want more honey?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, you're good on the honey.
That was good. Man, how that first, I don't normally drink tea.
Right.
So I was like, okay, that first hit was like it tastes like pennies. But then that second one, I was like, oh, this is good.
Wait, okay, so no one's ever, have you been like offered tea and you just didn't want it?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's kind of my prerogative. Like I literally like will not drink anything. I won't drink or eat. I'm like a health nut. So because I always work out. So if like you offer me coffee, I'm like, nah. Go to Starbucks, I'll probably get like water and like a cheese Danish. That'd be my.
So you'll get a cheese Danish.
Yeah, that's my cheat meal.
Oh my Lord,
that's my cheat. Or a pink drink. I love pink drinks.
Jess loves pink drink. I've never had. Oh my
God, pink drinks with light ice. She's a goddess.
What is it?
Oh, it's good. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, then I'm sorry.
Is it tea?
It's like crack in a bottle.
What is it? What's actually in it? Is it fruity? Is it flowery?
Nah, it's I know strawberry, and then the pink is I remember we Googled it. You know, bro.
That's interesting.
I want you to cross see the other side.
Here's what I'm going to suggest, because so when I was really healthy, which I'm not now, but I was, I really my quarantine was exclusively an ice cream quarantine. Oh. A lot of people were like, oh, like I drank a lot of wine. I was like, I didn't do that, but I ate a ton of ice cream.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Brand or flavor?
Flavor.
Overall, of all time, is probably mint chocolate chip.
Ugh.
Really?
The green and the mint stuff?
Well, some places make it green. Some places don't. You don't like mint chocolate chip?
No. What? No, I mean, I like it, but that wouldn't be my favorite.
My favorite of all time, if we're getting really specific, is called salted caramel cupcake ice cream. It's made by Salt and Straw. It is.
I live right on Lawrencemont.
Well, I don't. Yeah, there's one right there. Do you ever been?
I live over there.
Go. You probably don't go.
I do go over there.
You've been to Salt and Straw?
Yeah. When it's like I cheat like every 3 times a year.
3 times a year?
Yeah, bro.
That's all you cheat 3 times a year.
Yeah, 3 times a year. I don't. Yeah. Because I'm talking about like desserts. I'm not a sweet guy. Like you offer me a cookie, I don't even like.
You're a very sweet guy.
Well, yeah, well, a sweets guy.
Yeah.
I don't really like it. I tried to, because it's so addictive. It's so addicting. Like
sugar is incredibly addictive.
Yeah. When I was younger, I used to love like Twizzlers and Milky Ways and Snickers.
I love Milky Ways and those 3.
Bro, a lot of people don't like Milky Ways.
I love Milky Ways.
I was like, what that's where is that? But anyways, I used to go crazy. And I used to have like all these cavities, and my mom had braces, and she was like, yo, and I had pimples on my face. And
you think it was from the sugar?
Yeah, like, I was an adolescent. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I'm just going to stop eating sweets. At a young age, I told myself I was going to do that. And literally, I stopped eating sweets. Face cleared up, no acne. I felt good, no cavities, my teeth. I'm like, everything was great. And then I was like, bro, I was like, no, I'm not eating sweets ever again. It's bad for you.
You're kidding.
I swear, I don't even, my birthday is December 23rd. I would dab for like a birthday cake. Just a little slither.
That's it?
Yeah, I really.
Do you eat super, like a normal meal? Forget sweets for a second, like a dinner. Or you eat
everything?
So you will eat like
everything.
Okay,
but I don't eat pig. I don't eat pork or beef.
So you eat chicken? Will you eat fish?
I eat fish. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm a pescatarian. I don't eat. I do what you do, except I don't eat chicken or turkey either.
Okay.
But so will you say, if I said to you, like, I'm trying to think of a good meal I had recently. Okay, this is a good meal I had recently. Okay. I had salmon, and I had mashed potatoes, and we had broccoli, garlic broccoli and stuff like that. Will you be willing to, if the mashed potatoes had some butter and had some cream in it?
I'm eating all that.
You'll eat that.
But I'm not eating the garlic broccoli. Why are you putting garlic on your broccoli?
It's delicious.
No, it's not.
You char the broccoli a little bit?
No, hell no.
So you don't like garlic?
No, vinegar broccoli is where that.
Vinegar broccoli?
Yeah.
I'll try it. Tell me. What do I do?
It's so good, bro.
What do? You just toss in vinegar?
Bro, yes. And drench it.
Do you cook it and then toss, or
no? You got to put it in there, and you got to toss it on there and then put it in the oven.
Like white vinegar or like red wine vinegar?
No, I think she put the oil vinegar, right?
I don't know what that is. Maybe. I'm gonna text her.
Is
like, it balsamic? I don't know.
We go to Trader Joe's a lot, so whenever. I
love Trader Joe's.
Top three grocery stores. Go.
Trader Joe's.
Okay,
I think that's my number one. I think so.
Over Sprouts.
I've never been to Sprouts. For those who made sure that he just dropped the mic, he's shocked. Wait, I've never been to. I heard it's really expensive. I heard it's more expensive than Whole Foods.
No, it's not.
Sprouts?
Sprouts is like a better Ralph's.
I thought the order goes Sprouts, high. then maybe Gelson's.
Gelson's way over Sprouts.
Really?
Yes.
Where's Pavilions?
Pavilions will be like right there in the middle of Gelson's and Whole Foods.
So Gelson's and Pavilions are both above Whole Foods.
Yes.
Okay.
Whole Foods is cheap to me.
Honestly, I really like Whole Foods.
I love Whole Foods.
You know, you can go, I don't know if you know this. So I was talking to a buddy who did not know this. If you go to the seafood counter, they have all that seafood, and you say, I would like this. Can you cook it for me? They'll cook it for you.
Yeah.
And then you do that. You go over to the salad
That's
section,
snow crab.
throw it on top of a salad. Boom. That's dinner.
You want that snow crab cooked for you? They do that.
Snow crab?
Yeah.
Do you put that on like a salad or you just eat?
No, I don't. My friend told me he used to go to Gelson's and
he does the Gelson's. I'm talking Whole Foods.
No. I didn't know. No, he get the crab from Gelson's and I thought they cooked for you.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Wait, okay. So hold on. So I'm crazy because I haven't been to Sprouts, but I love TJ's because TJ's in terms of
What's TJ's?
Trader Joe's.
Oh, you nicknamed
We're
it?
friends.
Oh.
Yeah, me and Trader.
Oh.
You know Trader? Before I dated Jess, I ate exclusively on the outside perimeter of the grocery store. So my meals every day. So every morning for breakfast, I would have 10 ounces of egg whites with 1 egg cracked into it, scramble it up and put a little bit of cheese on. And then I would have a cup of mango. That would be my breakfast.
Wait. You said 1 egg cracked in it? Like, what do you?
So I would have mostly egg whites, but then I would crack 1 full egg into it as well.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then I would have a cup of mango. Then for lunch, I would have a spinach salad. And for dinner, I would have more egg whites and a bunch of vegetables.
What are you trying to do?
Well, this was when I was in amazing shape.
Okay.
This is when I had like sub 15% body fat.
But were you trying to gain or just maintain?
I had started that when I was gaining and then I was just maintaining.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I was doing all that. I was doing like crazy, protein in a day. Did all that. Now that I'm dating Jess, I mean, I eat so much worse in a relationship than I did outside.
Women will do it to you.
Well, you don't seem like you eat.
No, I post mace all the time now.
And you're okay with it.
Yeah,
You've come to terms with it.
Come to terms with it. Like I'm anything. Like babe, what do you want? Fresh Bros. Fresh Bros is like some pizza with some wings.
Yeah. So Fresh Bros they do Impossible meat on pizza. I don't know if you have.
I know, and we don't do that.
You don't like any of the fake meats?
Nah, I won't fake meat.
Really?
We go hard. We go all the way.
You don't eat beef. How are you doing? You getting chicken? You're getting
chicken.
Like Jess loves barbecue chicken ranch pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah.
No.
Or sorry, barbecue chicken ranch sandwiches from Fresh Brothers. I think is what it is.
Okay, we get the barbecue chicken wings, and then we get the cheese pizza.
Okay.
And we just go in.
How many days a week are you working out that you can do that and it's not a thing?
Well, I work out every day. Well, Monday through Friday.
Dear Lord. And you did this while you were doing comedy?
Yeah.
How?
What do you mean?
When I am out doing comedy, I'm out late.
But you work out in the morning.
I'm so tired.
Tired is nothing but a mental thing. Think about it. You ever go to sleep and you wake up tired?
All the time.
Yeah, that means your brain was never resting. You're constantly up. Even though you sleep, you're still thinking.
What do I do?
Well, because you look at you. You're like, I'm not look at you. But
ooh, boy. I was like, yikes.
I was like, no.
He's like, look at you, you're hideous.
Hey, yo, I was talking about this goddamn ice cream.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
I read somewhere they said, like, when your mind is not at peace, when your mind is at peace, you sleep, you like you're well rested, right? And they say that because you just like turn it off. Now that's easy said and done. Do you go to sleep with the TV on?
Hell no, I don't have a TV in my bedroom.
Nothing. You don't have the phone. Nothing. So you just go to sleep and lay down.
Just now, like have a little chat in the dark for a little bit, and then we go to sleep. Yeah.
But are you thinking about something like for the next day?
All the time.
All the time. So
always.
Therefore, your brain is already working. It's like constantly working.
I can't turn it off.
So what they said is, what helps is they said like I don't get into it, but therapy music.
Okay.
So it just relaxes your mind state, your state of mind.
I'm open to that. Do you do that?
No, hell no. I just turn my brain off.
You just turn your brain off.
I don't have any worries. I don't wake up and worry about the next day because you don't know if you're gonna wake up to see the next day. So I just go. I'm excited to go to sleep.
That's like the truest words that I've heard spoken. I think maybe on this podcast. You never know if you're waking up the next day. That's true.
Yeah. So why worry about something that you have no control over? You don't know. Just assure you can go to sleep and never wake up. I don't want to go dark, but that sun is going to constantly come outside the next day. So if you know that and you have that mindset, then just like go to sleep.
But okay, so let me ask you this though. So on a normal day, that's probably true. You can go to sleep, turn your brain off. Let's say, so you were, and we'll get into all this in a bit, but like in terms of your boxing career, you were like had some serious matches that you was
killing.
Right. Do you remember your biggest fight?
My biggest fight, was in the Golden Gloves tournament in Louisiana.
Okay. So did you knew who you were going up against?
Nah, so what the Golden Gloves is, it's a tournament and it's like from everyone all over that southern region.
Okay.
Right. And you win, you don't know who you're fighting the next day or the next round. So because you're winning, you got to go home and you have to make weight again. So
every time,
yeah, it's kids though. Like we're young. So he's like, let's say I was winning at 12 years old, 132 or 135. I will weigh myself 132, fight that day. Then later on, if I win, I have to make weight again and be in that same one. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, but it's fun though.
Is it like every weekend or every day? It was just like days.
It was a weekend tournament.
Okay, so the night before, obviously, listen, you strike me, and I say this as a major compliment. You strike me as a very confident guy.
Thank you.
The night before, when
I'm not sleeping.
Okay, so you can't. So you can't turn your brain off there.
I didn't turn. Yeah, I learned this as more when I started reading books and understanding and realizing as live my life as like stuff is out of your hands. You can't control what you can't control. You know what I mean?
Okay, so as an adult, your biggest comedy show, your biggest audience.
I listen. I do it.
You can turn your brain off the night before. You're like, it's all good.
I can turn it off. It's like, yo, you opening for Tony Roberts, like tomorrow, the whole weekend. And like if you do great and you kill the crowd, he will take you under his wing and you go on like a 80 city tour.
Yeah.
I'll go to sleep peacefully.
That is insane.
I swear.
Insane. I am hearing, this is hypothetical. It's a fictional story and I'm getting anxious right now.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Because it's not in you. Let's say you do kill it. Then it's like, all right, well, look, something happened. We were going to take you on, but we'll keep you a lookout. But you bodied it. Then you over there, you got all that energy and all that anxiety and putting all of that stress and years on, like, you know what I mean? I say you're adding the stress, and that means the older you get, you got the gray hairs and stuff like that. I want to look 80 and be this look. I want to be 80 years old and like look like the same Malik B. So why would I stress about something I don't really have any control over?
What's crazy is I agree with everything you're saying. I just don't know how to do it. Like,
you can do it though, bro.
Here's what's interesting. I feel like this is getting really deep, but I feel like oftentimes
I'm sorry, I didn't want to go deep on this.
No, I'm good with it. I love it. Let's go. I love going deep. I do not feel like a success.
What do you mean?
When I think about my career as a comedian, I'm like, oh, I'm not doing enough. I haven't done enough. I haven't accomplished stuff. So when I'm going to bed, I'm like, what can I do? You know what I mean? And here's what's crazy. Jess said this to me the other day. I had that clip that did really well on TikTok, and she goes, that's great. And I was like, yeah, I'm just like thinking about like, how can I give who's ever following me kind of what they want? And she goes, why aren't you just celebrating this? And I was like, I don't do that. And she goes, that's a problem. Because I can't, I'm always thinking like, I don't feel like a success. What do I need to do to get there? And that keeps me up at night. Those thoughts don't permeate your brain at all?
Nah, because for one, Josh, you got to understand you're a winner, right? To be on this earth, you're a winner because you beat out 3 billion sales.
That's true.
To get here. So if you have that mindset, everyone's born a winner. So now you just apply to like, okay, I'm going to apply this, whatever I'm trying to do. If my talent is something I love, well, I tell anyone who's listening, do something that you love, right? Even if you still do it, even if you're not getting paid for it, right? And you find joy in it, find a way to, add income to it. So now you're doing something that you love and you're not afraid to fail. You're not stressing about like, oh man, if I do this, you should embrace the failing stage because in failing, that means, oh, cool, I can succeed once I get the hang of it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I'm making sense to you.
No,
but like,
you are.
But failing, you should embrace failing because there's always a lesson to learn in your failure. Like, what did I do wrong? Well, how can I see it differently? And then you're like, okay, sometimes I applaud when like my video don't go. I was like, well, what did I do different?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get it. Oh, the algorithm. And no, you learn stuff. So therefore, then when that video does pop, you remember like, oh, now you're on like a right path and you can just like, you find your stitch, you find your niche and you just like guide that, and that's your journey. So why would I be upset or why would I be like stressing about like a video or my success? Like when it's my time, it's my time. And I feel like I really believe everyone is going to have their turn in some kind. If you stick with whatever you're trying to do and don't fail, because then once you quit, you never know what would have happened.
Sure.
So if you stay on that same journey and who you might be the next, Jimmy Leno or I said Jimmy Leno, Jay Leno or Jimmy Fallon or someone like that. But
I would be Jimmy Leno.
Yeah.
I'd be the in-between.
Combine both of them.
Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. The late show.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, once you realize that, like, like everyone have their turn, then you just like it's out of your hands. Like you can blow up overnight. And then what are you going to do? You going to stress about it?
Probably.
See what I'm saying? And that's then you're not enjoying what you put on this earth to do.
Do you ever, and I swear, and we'll get to the first segment in a second, but I'm just so curious, like, you are someone who, in my view, and this could be wrong, in my view, has been successful in two different arenas. You've been successful as a boxer.
Thank you.
Insofar as your body could go. You mentioned you blew out your knee. That's completely out of your control.
But I was stressing back then. I wasn't always like this. Trust me, I don't want to say I have it figured out, and I'm still learning about like this journey and what we call life.
Yeah.
Right. But back then I used to stress like you. I used to be like, oh man, because you see other people in your field, like let's say your peers getting all the same the opportunities that you feel like you should get, and then you're not focused on what you should be applying and trying to embrace and understand like, oh, it's something new that I can add on. But you're looking about someone else. So I used to get stressed out, like, man, I want to fight him. Why can't I want to get that fight? And then I should be training. And I'm not really focused on what I should be doing. Like, no, focus on the hook. But I'm like, man, why Josh over there fighting on national TV? I should be fighting on national TV. And then when my opportunity come, I look good, but I don't look as great as I wanted to because I'm worried about what Josh is doing. Not focus on the left hook or something like that.
Don't you think that part of us need to have that side where it's like, man, that should be me because that drives us?
That's a competitive nature. But at the same time, I think that once you realize you should be only in competition of yourself, you wouldn't worry about that.
I feel like I should have to pay for this. This is like a therapy. This is great.
Bro, let's get to the goddamn news. I didn't know. My bad. I didn't know you were stressing.
Oh my God. First off, don't ever apologize. This is why, one of the reasons that this podcast exists is so I get to hang out with people I enjoy. It's why you're here. And I feel like I am learning so much.
What was that, the learning segment, I guess?
Well, no, you're still going to be held to that. So the first segment, so I explained this a little bit to you earlier. So this is called the Newly Friend game. It's like the newlywed game, but I'm not comfortable marrying you just yet. I'm going to ask you a question. Don't tell me the answer. Write it on your board. And I'm going to see if I can guess what you're going to say. And then we'll do the same thing for me.
Now, I'm left-handed, so don't cheat.
Listen, I'm not going to look.
Watch them, Lucas.
Now, I chose questions specifically for you.
Cool. Okay.
A question specifically for you.
All right.
Based on who you are. My question for you, and this is, and I got to say, Jess and I talked about this before, and we did not agree. What is your favorite boxing movie of all time? Don't tell me. Write it down.
All right. All right. Look, I already know what you're going to say.
Good man. But you don't want to guess what I'm going to guess.
Yeah.
You just write. Write what your favorite is.
All right. Hold on.
I think you're going to say this, and then I'm going to put under it what I think your second choice is, and then I'm going to say what my choice is. I'm not going to give points for these. This is just. Okay, what mine is.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. So, all right. The top one, I'm circling it. This is the one that I think you said. Okay. And flip your boards in 3, 2, 1. Hey!
I knew it.
Oh my God. You knew? Oh my God. Okay, hold on. So for people who are not, for not watching this, he said, so we both guessed Creed, but he wrote, Josh is going to say this, but really, and then pointed to the Great White Hope. I have not seen the Great White Hope. What is the Great White Hope?
Damon Wayans Jr. Have you seen it? Oh my God.
Wait, Damon Wayans Jr. or Damon Wayans?
Damon Wayans. I'm sorry. Damon Wayans. Yes.
He was in a boxing movie?
He was in a boxing movie. Go watch it. Great White Hope. And he was like the nasty, like cocky guy.
Is it a comedy?
No, he made it funny. He made it funny. And it was in hold on. It's an older movie, by the way.
Damon Wayans.
Yes, man. Oh my God. I can't believe you.
You know what embarrassing movie I love him in? Bulletproof. Oh, can't get enough of that
movie. With Mickey Ward.
With Sandler. That was Sandler. Bulletproof.
Oh, Bulletproof. I'm sorry.
Wait, dude, it was not a great... People don't love that movie.
I thought Bullet... No, I'm thinking of Bullet with Mickey Ward and Tupac.
I mean, if we're talking Tupac movies, nothing tops Juice for me. So, well, maybe Poetic Justice, but really Juice. The Great White Hope. I would never have gotten that.
Wait, I don't think that's the name of the movie.
I mean, here's the question. Here's the question. Lucas.
It's the Great White Heart. Hold on.
Do we give a point for this? Because we both said Creed, but he said... Josh is going to say this.
Creed, yeah.
But I don't think I get a point on that.
Yeah, yes, you do.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
That's a point, man. Stop it. I guessed that.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe it's the first one that you're in. You're in Creed, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm in Creed. Yeah, that was my favorite one. Yeah. Of course, I'm going to say Creed. The Great White Hype. Samuel L. Jackson. And Samuel Jackson and
Damon Wayans.
And Damon Wayans Jr.
You're telling me Sam Jackson was also in that?
Yes,
and I
bro.
haven't seen it.
And,
I'm literally writing this on my board just as a reminder to watch.
Jamie Foxx was in there, bro. Yeah.
I'll pretty much watch just about anything that Jamie Foxx is in, but hold on. Wow. Okay. By the way, my favorite which is not what you said. It was Rocky 4. That's
fun fact. Never seen any of the Rockies.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And when they asked me that to audition, it was like, have you seen any Rockies? I was like, oh my God, love them. Just
after you were cast, did you tell them the truth?
No, before.
No, but after you were cast, were you like, I was lying?
No.
All right. The question for me, in the realm of this, but it's not the same. What is my favorite sports movie? Don't say it. Write it down. What is my favorite sports movie of all time?
What sports did you play?
I can't answer that. And by the way, let's be clear. I was bad at all of them. So this is really what it is. But then it's also this. They're like 1A and 1B. Okay, you ready? My favorite sports movie. Flip your board in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so hold on. So I said The Sandlot. And my second choice was Rookie of the Year. He said Little Giants, which is amazing. Remember the Titans, which I've seen probably 10 times.
Okay.
And he said The Sandlot third.
Bro, this is good. I feel like I know you, Josh.
You're right in there. I gotta tell you picked great movies.
I know. I was like, yo, what would be a great movie that I know you were like?
I gotta tell you,
The Sandlot was I love that movie.
I love The Sandlot.
Forever.
I really want to go next year for Halloween. I want to be Squints Palledorous, and I want my girlfriend to be Wendy Peppercorn.
Oh my God. I want to be one of the twins.
Oh, sure.
The Tower is a clout. Whatever
the Sultan of Swing.
So yeah, Sultan of Swing.
Oh, I love the whole thing.
That's mine.
I have seen Remember the Titans. Well, I've seen Sandlot the most, but I've seen Remember the Titans so many times.
I love it. Strong side.
Left side, strong side. Oh man, I could watch that all day. And I can tell you, I was not allowed to play football growing up.
I used to play football on concrete. Yeah, that's like tackle.
Tackle on concrete?
Yeah, that's like crazy and wild it was. Like,
Why?
Because it was bad in the South.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, it's just like that's why I was like, man, it's it's a lot.
How do you not have a Southern accent? Because you mentioned you're from the South.
LA took it from me. I moved out here after Hurricane Katrina. My dad is originally from out here.
You are kidding.
That year, after the school year, because I was in 8th grade, my dad that summer moved us to Los Angeles.
So did you have, before you moved, did you have a prominent accent?
Yeah, I had a Southern drag. Yeah. Oh my God, it was so bad.
Do you miss it a little? I think that's great.
Yeah, because now the women changed the game up. When I came out here, they used to clown me, but now there's like, oh, what's happening? They love that Southern accent. I'm like, well, damn, y'all took it from me.
Well, where's your girlfriend from? She from here?
She's from Ohio.
Oh, what is it? I don't think they have an accent. Do they?
No, she doesn't.
No, it's like Midwest.
No.
You'd have to go to Chicago to start hearing this kind of accent where you're getting up there.
That one. Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't have that.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't be able to date something like that.
I asked Jess yesterday, I go, I remember what we were watching. We're watching something where someone had a British accent. And I go, would you date someone with a British accent? She goes, definitely. I go, would you prefer I had one? She goes, I don't know. And I was like, you don't know? What? I said, do you want me to talk in one? And she goes, no, because we both know it's a lie. And I was like, oh my God.
She said that?
Yeah, she was messing with me, but like it got in my brain. I was like,
clearly.
Ugh. I was like, ah.
That's kind of messed up. Yeah.
I mean, I do a lot of accents in the house and she hates it. Like I do accents all the time.
So annoying.
It's very annoying. Yeah. I know it's annoying.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah, she doesn't either. Because I'll just start doing it randomly. And and she'll just, especially if someone random calls that like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the insurance company was calling for something or other and I started doing an Irish accent. She's like, why? I'm like, I don't know. Keeps it entertaining.
Okay.
Wait, so I want to go back a little bit. So we talked about you were boxing. How the hell did you get from boxing to comedy? Because I actually don't know the answer to that.
After I blew out my knee, I still went back to training.
How old were you?
I was 22, 23.
Okay, so like, yeah, we're really getting into it.
22, 23. The guy who I used to box in Louisiana named Corey Collette, he came to the boxing gym.
Name.
Yeah, Corey Collette. He's a personal trainer. He trained like Khloe Kardashian. This is like well before he started getting like real celebrity trainers. But He was with Michael B. Jordan for Fantastic Four. I don't know if you remember. He was like played as like the little fire guy on Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
All right.
I love Michael B. Jordan. I'll watch pretty much anything he's in.
Correct. So Michael B. Jordan and Corey shows up to the gym. Like, what's up, Corey? And all that. He's like, bro, what's happening? And I was like, what are you doing here? It was like, Mike is training for a boxing movie. He didn't say anything. I was like, what's up, Mike? And I call him Wallace because I love The Wire. I was like, bro, they killed Wallace, bro. You back? And just making fun. And he's like, bro, I like, you know what I mean? Hey, if you beat up this guy, I give you the part. Because I like your personality. And I feel like my character can embody like a lot of traits that you like have on, off camera and inside the ring. So I was like, all right, bet. So I went in there and beat guys up. And he invited me over to his crib. He's like, yo, look, this is the part. He helped me literally with the part because I never acted before.
So you just met Michael B. Jordan at the gym and he was just like, I'm going to help you.
Yeah.
Is he the nicest human in the world? Must be.
Cool. Yeah, for sure. I mean, look what he gave me a career. So from there, I was in Creed. I was like, damn, I really want to do this. He was like, bro, I think you should still box. I was like, nah, bro, I want to really do this. Yeah. He even gave me like an audition because they offered him Barbershop 3. And he kind of like turned, he was like, nah, give it to him. Let him audition. To me like that. I was like, what the f-? So I did that. And
did you get Barbershop?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
But going to Michael B. Jordan, no, they got the next guy who was right underneath Michael B. Jordan. But he gave me the audition. So then I went to the Creed premiere and I met this director. He was like, bro, hey, you know Ryan Coogler and all that. I was like, yeah, man, those my guys. He was like, bro, I want you to audition for my movie. And his name was Gerard McMurray. And he had this like fraternity movie on Netflix called Burning Sands. It's still on there. And I got the part for that.
I got to see this.
Yeah. And from there, they was like, bro, I think you should do comedy. Everybody was on set. I was having everyone laugh and all that. I was like, what? And he was like, bro, you should do comedy. I used to watch Lil Rel a lot.
I mean, Lil Rel's amazing. Yeah, he's great.
This was about time where Get Out came out and he was getting everything like Uncle Drew. And I was like, damn, okay. I think I can do that. Yeah. So I was like, if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to take a class. So I took this stand-up class.
Okay.
And I'm in there with like people who've been doing it for like 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And we had to showcase. And I literally was the best one. And the teacher was like, bro, I hate to see if you quit. Just stick with it. And that's how I got into comedy.
It's so crazy because you've lived like 6 lives. I know you as a comic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not to devalue all the amazing stuff you did before. Like, I know you as a comic.
Appreciate that.
It's like you were, to a lot of people, you're like Malik the boxer. To another whole crowd, you're Malik the actor. Yeah. To me, you're Malik the comedian.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you do that. How old were you when you're just like, I'm just going to try comedy? Now you're great.
I was, when I first started out, I was 26. I'm 29 now.
And you were just like, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it.
I'm just going to do it. Yeah, because I train people now. I train them. Yeah. And boxing gives you confidence that you didn't know. It just unlocks the confidence that you always had in you. You just didn't know. That's when you say you stress about it. You don't really have to stress. You know what I mean? It's just like your mind. You tell yourself, your mind, you start thinking like, oh, I'm stressed. And you never really have a decent night of sleep.
No.
Maybe you need to box.
I'll tell you this. So
God damn, that's what it's coming down to.
My buddy Kevin set me up. Kevin Young, wonderful guy. He's a great actor.
Shout out to Kevin.
Shout out to Kevin. Yeah. Friend of the pod. My buddy Kevin, he goes, I work with this guy, I do one-on-one boxing with this guy. You got to do it. I was like, okay, like maybe. This is before I hurt myself. I was like, yeah, okay. So I go and he's like, he's like putting the wraps on me and everything. And I'm like, I don't even need these. I'm going to suck. And no one explained to me that it's almost like, and I say this in a positive, not negative, there's like almost choreography to it where you're learning, like you see the hand move. That's when you know you got to come this way. And like you watch his shoulders. How's he squaring up? You move this way. And I'm like, I'm falling in love with this. Like I'm doing it. I'm like, this is so fun. And all this stuff. Now, the problem is I'm going to sound so old. I have a shoulder impingement, okay, on my left shoulder. Mm-hmm. So my left shoulder gets tired real fast. Okay. I'm telling you, this was supposed to be an hour. I'm like 50 minutes in, like 5-0, like coming toward the end, and my left shoulder is dying. I'm like having trouble like swinging anymore from my left because I'm just like, my shoulder can't handle the heat. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like doing this. And in between, I'm like leaning over and just like rotating my arm in a circle, trying to relax my shoulder so I can keep going. But I did this twice with him. COVID, it was really right before COVID, so COVID hit and I stopped doing it. But I realized in that moment, I was like, I probably could never really do like boxing and be good because my left shoulder gave in so fast.
I think you just overworked your shoulder.
That could be it.
Yeah, you could have overworked. Nah, and necessarily like when you first started boxing, you shouldn't even be worried about the punches. You should be worried about your foundation. Your foundation is your legs and your waist. That's where you get most of your power from. So if I was training you, I wouldn't tell you throw all these punches on your first day because you don't have that arm strength yet. You got to build up to that. So you will be sore from jumping rope, sit-ups, and waist turning your waist, right? And you do your steps. That's where your foundation is. And that's how you learn how to box. If you don't have a foundation, you just don't have anything. That's what life in general.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that's more of a life lesson. If you don't have a foundation, you have nothing.
So it definitely like worked on your form and you're orthodox or southpaw. It sounded like you was orthodox because you threw a lot of jabs. I'm a righty. So you're left, exactly. So you're orthodox because you say your left arm was hurting. So probably you had your left foot forward.
I did have my left foot forward.
Yeah. So that was all we worked on your foundation.
Well, I wish you would have been there.
Yeah, my bad.
By the way, that is a very good, you taught me that. So let's get right into the second segment. Teach me something. People often say I either don't know enough or know too much for my own good. So I'm using this segment to learn more and to keep my mouth shut.
Okay.
It can be anything. You can teach me something. Could take 5 seconds. Could take 5 hours. Preferably not, because neither of us have the patience or the time. What do you got for me?
I'm pretty sure you know how to whistle. Let's get it. You know how to rap?
No.
Okay, the easiest thing about rap is crazy. Okay.
You know how to rap? Oh, wait, you did. You're the Rolly.
The Rolly Boy, yeah.
The Rolly Boy, yeah.
Snake Gang. That's my little gang I made up.
Okay, yeah.
So look, you know what's the easiest thing about rapping? Think of your 4 favorite words. What are your 4 favorite words right now? This is what a guy told me. Go ahead.
My 4 favorite words?
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. It should be quick like that.
I don't know. I don't have favorite words.
What would you like to say? Go top of your head. 4. Go.
Tea, salmon, chair, pillow.
Okay, right. Okay, bet. What's pillow?
What's pillow?
So pillow. So have a pillow. What rhymes with pillow?
Willow.
Willow. So she died. Okay, cool. Now what rhymes with tea?
Me.
Okay, cool. Now what rhymes with chair?
Hair.
Okay, cool. Now this is gonna be hard. What rhymes with salmon?
Jammin'.
Okay, cool. Now, what you said, tea, me.
Yeah.
Salmon, jamming.
Yeah.
Chair, air. Willow, pillow.
Yeah.
Okay, talk to me. Just say a sentence and just use willow at the end. Go, just say anything in the sentence.
I don't need to use all those words?
No, just use willow at the end. Go.
Okay. I was out in a field sitting under a willow.
Next line ended with a pillow.
Go. When I go to sleep at night, I grab my favorite pillow.
Tea.
I'm sitting here with Malik B drinking tea.
Me.
I've never seen the movie Marley and Me.
Cool. Chair.
I'm most comfortable when I'm sitting in a chair.
Air.
When I'm at a party, I could use some fresh air.
Jamming.
When I used to play music, I was always jamming.
Salmon.
And for dinner tonight, I'm going to have myself some salmon.
Now put it all together.
I can't remember all that. Are you kidding me?
Bro, put it all together. Just remember,
when I was in a field, I was under a willow. When I go to sleep at night, I reach for my favorite pillow. When I'm with Malik B, I'm drinking tea. I have never seen the movie Marley and Me. What was the
chair?
I'm most comfortable when I'm sitting in a chair, but when I'm at a party, I could use some fresh air.
Jamming.
When I used to play music, I was always jamming. And for dinner tonight, I can hope I have some salmon.
There it is, brother. That was goddamn Josh.
Yes! I nailed it!
That was 8 bars that he thought he could never deliver.
Do I need a rap name? What's my rap name? Do I need a rap name?
Nah, Jay Nizzle.
Jay Nizzle. Done. Sold. All right. Put me on the records. Here's the question. When you rapped, you did the Rolly Boy, which was a dance move. Did you want to be like a dance move rapper?
I just wanted to have fun with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I needed to come? Who came up with the Rolly Boy, the dance move?
Shout out to Lil Browse. He wanted to do a song where it's just like, let's just combine and collab. I was like, well, let's just do a fun song. Yeah. And dancing is fun. So that's how we came up with the whole Rolly Boy, do the Rolly. And we was like, all right, we just start playing with the beat. And then we was like, all right, first you start with your feet because I love doing my feet. Then you go to your shoulders. Rolly, am I doing it right? Nah, bro, keep your composure. And it was like, yo, keep it simple, keep the tempo, bob your knees with the instrumental, hunched over like you in a kennel, ride your shoulders like you in a rental. Lock in, your core is tight, roll it up, give it more light, go ahead and give it more gas. You ride that shit like a rotor bike.
That was good, man.
That was a fun song. So I just wanted to, just like, I didn't want to put myself in a box, as you can tell, like comedian.
You've done 1,000 things. I don't, there's what box are you in? If you're in a box, it's the size of the Staples Center. Whatever the new name is. Crypto Air.
Or whatever that is. Yeah.
Well, so you did that. So you record the song. If I recall correctly, I think I saw this. This might be in my brain. You wasn't there like a video of you on stage in front of a crowd?
Yeah, so we did it. Lil Brow's first concert was in San Marcos. And no one knew we recorded this song. No one knew we rehearsed it when we came out there. So when Browse was coming out, because it was on the Brendan Schaub show, and it was like, like everyone was asking for Lil Browse because he's on King of the Sting. So he was like, yo, I got one more surprise for y'all. And they thought I was going to perform like my little diss song to Big Sean, right? It was like, nah, when he came out, it was like Rolly Boy. And then I came out there and we started doing our dance. They was like, oh, this is hard. And that's how it was just like up there the whole night.
I think I saw that video.
Yeah, and we recorded, and people was just turning up.
It was a good video.
It was a dope song. And it was a fun song. And
wait, there's also, you buried the lead a little. You have a diss track to Big Sean?
Yeah.
You don't like Big Sean?
No, we don't like Big Sean. So once I had a rap name like a Rolly Boy, I was like, I need to go after someone.
You got to find.
I got to find one. And I already talked about Big Sean, so I was like, you know what? I don't even like Big Sean. And then I was like,
I'm going to go after him.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I was like, bro, I got the Big Sean diss on the way. And I was like, nah, stop it. And I was like, all right, bet, you'll see. And I really committed to it. And God. I did it. Yeah.
Did you tweet it at Big Sean?
Yeah, I dropped it on my birthday. Last year, as of last year, I was like, this is my gift for y'all. I introduced y'all Rolly Boy diss to Big Sean. Lil Sean.
And did he respond?
Well, he did like a song because, it was so many fans that were tweeting at him. And he was like, I heard you did song or something like that. I was like, I know he's not talking about me, but he never mentioned me. But celebrities would never say I've been around celebrities that never say like, oh, I didn't hear it or all that. They hear it.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're the most insecure people I've ever, and not all of them, but some I'm like, oh my God, they're so insecure.
I mean, how could you not? It's interesting. Like, I think about sometimes the comments that you get on social media and stuff like that. And like, I'm not a famous person or whatever, but like I've gotten some comments I do not like, and I'm like, man, imagine that we're amplified by 100,000. I'm like, I don't know what I would do. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
No, yes, I wouldn't. You just can't control them.
No,
you just can't control them. I read every comment.
Do you really?
I read every comment.
No, you can't do that. Why?
Because it doesn't faze me. Good and bad. Good and bad. Yeah.
It's usually more good than bad, though.
Yeah, but you have the bad ones. But I was like, okay, that's fine. But then you have trolls. You got to understand, like, they just trolling. But I read every comment because I want to know what people are saying.
I find it hilarious sometimes when people come at me like say stuff that I've already addressed. Like I drop a weekly stand-up clip, and I dropped one of the first clips I ever dropped was about how I have big ears, and that's what the clip was about. The clip was it was some joke where I'm just like as I got older I realized I've never met a girl who didn't like a guy that listens. You know what I mean? And I'm like, girls see me from afar, they're like, he's got big ears and I've got stories to fill them. And I was like, cool. So like I made a joke about it. I was like, I know I got big ears. And then people like will get in my comments like, hey, nice ears, dude. Bet you can hear this. And I'm like, I already said that though. Like I already got there first.
I already self-deprecated myself. So what
I already got there. Yeah. What are we talking about anymore?
Just people just want to be seen. I don't respond to like negative comments or positive comments. Well, I do have like a great interaction with my fans, but I think that it just don't faze me.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Like if you don't like me, that's you. That's you. Honestly, I feel like you hate yourself because everybody love me. I'm a cool dude. I'm a cool ass dude. No, I'm just messing with you.
Listen. Our steepers at home are gonna love you. Okay? Everyone's gonna drink their tea, be like, I'm drinking tea with Malik B.
That's what I want.
Let's move to the final segment.
What's
okay.
The
final segment is a lightning round. Fast questions. They could be as long answers as you want.
Man, you think I don't like family? I don't watch Family Feud. This is a lightning round. Hit me.
It's not like that. It's like, okay, we surveyed 100 people. No. What is, and I bet I know the answer to this.
I'm closing my eyes so I can listen. So I'm listening. You go.
What is a favorite ritual of yours? Mine is making tea. What's one of yours?
Working out.
Love it. What is a running bit you have with a friend or a partner that makes you laugh?
Calling my ex on his phone.
Oh my God. You call your ex on your buddy's phone?
Yeah, it was funny.
Oh my Lord.
With a different voice. Yeah.
Can you do an impression of one or both of your parents?
Sit down before I slap the black off you. Mom.
Okay. Love it. Do you want to do your dad or you want to pass?
Dad, is okay. It's the right way. It's the right way, and it's your way. You choose.
Number 4, have you ever had imposter syndrome? And if so, is there a specific time you can think of?
Nah.
No?
No. Wait. What is imposter syndrome?
It's when you achieve something and you don't believe you deserve it. You don't believe you've achieved it. You doubt your abilities.
No, that's a Josh question.
Oh my! Wow, I don't have to be insulted or complimented. You said you don't drink tea, so this last question would be what your favorite tea is. But instead, what is your favorite comfort? What brings you the most joy?
So it's plain. That's such a like a broad question.
It is. It's meant to be.
I'm the most happiest is when I'm with my family, and everyone is succeeding. We're in good health. But yeah, I think I will be the most comfort would be like just being at peace.
That's an amazing answer.
Yeah, just being.
I love how you're like, wow, this is tough. It's a broad question. Then all of a sudden you're like, being at peace and being with my family. It's a great answer.
Well, yeah, because I was thinking about family. I was thinking about you. I don't really look at my career as like it brings me the most comfort. I just look at it as like, oh, it's just something how I can make money or do something I love to provide for my family. Yeah. And I think that brings me peace.
That's amazing.
Okay.
That's an incredible answer.
I feel like I'm running for a campaign.
Nice. That's a great answer. That's a great answer. Is there anything else you want to add?
I'm sorry. I got deep on this episode.
Why are you sorry? That was my favorite part of the whole episode.
I'm sorry. Josh is my friend. To the tea drinkers at home, I love him, man.
If you're steeping out, man,
dude,
it was an absolute joy to have you, man. Thank you so much.
man. Hey, listen, I would have talked a lot, but my girl is blowing up my phone because clearly I did something I wasn't supposed to do. So I got to go home and handle that situation. But thank you so much for having me. Oh my God,
you're always welcome back. Malik B, everybody, go find him, follow him, all the good stuff. That was Malik B. You can follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Malik Bazil. Subscribe to his podcast, Cutting Weight. Steep Conversations is produced and edited by Lucas Marshka. Our theme song and additional music are by Oliver Hymack. Our cover art was done by Neil Fraser with photography by Matt Mazisco. Social media by Dia Villegas. Please write a review and rate our podcast on Apple Podcasts and wherever else you can. You can send any questions, comments, newly friend game suggestions, or tea suggestions to steepcombos@gmail.com or tweet us at steepcombos. I'm Josh Lanzette, and you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at Josh Lanzette. We'll be back next week, so until then, happy steeping. When I was in a field, I was under a willow. When I go to sleep at night, I reach for my favorite pillow. When I'm with Malik B, I'm drinking tea. I have never seen the movie Marley and Me. Almost comfortable when I'm sitting in a chair, but when I'm at a party, I could use some fresh air. When I used to play music, I was always jamming, and for dinner tonight, I can hope I